often, but
Yeah, no,
Wednesdays is
I get
looking
this
like
stuff,
the
bro.
day for me.
Listen, Alex, keep your head up, man. Like I was telling Michael because he's going through the same thing yesterday, and the first thing we were doing is talking about his schedule and how it's tough and everything. But any entrepreneur, anybody that has been successful, unless they were born with a silver spoon up their ass, they have gone through the same exact thing. They've had early mornings, late nights. If you want to hear my story, like a couple years ago when I was in sales, I was in credit card processing and I had to build a book of business. And when you're building a book, you don't get any salary. It's just you're working straight commission. And you're not like making money on each sale either. It's like you're building a book of business that's paying you every single month and building residual income. So with me, I had to find it. I moved out with Meg. I had to find a way to make money to pay bills, and I bought a car and Ubered. And I was Ubering from 4 in the morning until 8 in the morning every single day. I go home, get ready, eat, go to the office from 9 to 5. After 5, I go right to the gym. Right after 5, I go straight to back to driving again till like 10 or 11 at night. And then I would do the whole thing over again, 4 in the morning up until 10 o'clock at night. And also on top of that, this was actually before me and her moved in together. So when we moved in, before we moved in, she lives in Freehold, which is about 30 minutes away. I live out in Long Branch, which is like kind of on the beach in New Jersey. And she had a crazy commute too. She was driving 2.5 hours to work every single day in crazy traffic, and then 2.5 hours back. And then we would drive to each other like late at night, 10:30 at night, only get 30 minutes together and then fall asleep, do the whole thing over again. We didn't, I mean, it sucked, but we weren't sitting there complaining. We were
Yeah,
just
no, I'm
like, I can't wait to move in together. Like we just knew what the sacrifice was. We knew what it was about. And what I was saying to him is the way that you look at it right now is embrace it, because at some point you're going to be a very successful trader and you're going to look back on this saying, holy shit, like I had a crazy schedule. I was able to manage it. And at some point you write a book, and once you write that book, it's going to be part of your story. So embrace it. A lot of us are going through tough. A lot of us have gone through tough shit. Some are still going through tough stuff, but the way you look at it, it completely changes your perspective. And when you do that, the sky's the limit. You don't care about any kind of bullshit going on. You just find a way. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna figure out a way on how you can trade and how we can make this a sustainable thing for you. Because again, like I said, the higher time frames, same exact thing. I got this from one of my mentors, Devin. Every single candle, it's the same exact thing on every single time frame. The only difference is time, right? You're just holding trades a little bit longer, risk a little bit. Like you're still risking the same amount of money. You're only risking percentage. So if your stop loss is in some area 20 pips away, it's the same thing as 10 pips away or 50 pips away. You're still risking, let's say, $20, whatever you're
yeah,
risking. So and it's once you do it and you get calm with it, and it's a regular thing. I know it seems daunting right now holding a trade while you're at work and stuff like that, but it's what you do get used to it. And it's just the way it's going to have to be for you for a little bit. Then you could start getting into scalping, and you still can scalp. You still can find opportunities before you go into work. Maybe some days you wake up a little bit earlier, for the London session. Start back testing the London session, or even like pre New York, like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Um, Start back testing that so that you could grab some of these trades before work, and just do whatever it takes, because your dreams are much more important. They trump anything when it comes to work, excuses, anything like that. Like your dreams are your dreams, and you put that before anybody or anything.
yeah,
Make sense?
yeah. No, absolutely. Let's